All right, so welcome everyone. We thank you for joining. Once again, we are the Product Success Team. I'm Rodney.
I'm Lex.
And regarding today's session, we will be going over Mesa Online. If you have any questions, please keep your questions related to the topic at hand. We ask that you keep yourselves muted during the presentation. However, if you do have a question that does need to be asked, you can ask that question in the chat. We will be managing the chat like always. Otherwise, we will open up the floor for questions as we transition and also at the end of the session. You can unmute yourselves at that time. So what is Mesa Online? It is an extension of the Aldelo Express point of sale, where it can put the point of sale at the fingertips of the customer. It can be used to create and submit online orders. It can also be used to advertise a store as potential customers can view the menu. That is why it's very important to customize the menu with pictures. While the Aldelo Express application is mainly store-facing, with Mesa Online, the menu is customer-facing. So item pictures, if done correctly, will enhance the menu and advertise a store. Now, on the subject of stores, pictures of the store can be advertised as well through Mesa Online. And so long as the store is set to being published, it will be advertised to customers as long as they are in the area using the device's geolocation. So even if a customer has never heard of a restaurant, they can get more information, maybe give it a try. Or maybe they are interested, but find that the only available parking is street side. Maybe they don't have time to look for parking. They may still decide to give it a try another day. So even the parking situation is provided to the customer through Mesa Online. This helps the customer be well informed when they make their decisions on where they go out to eat. And customers can also advertise a restaurant by sharing it with family or friends. Users can either share the QR code or send the store information via email. Mesa Online also has a wallet. It can store gift cards and reward values for multiple stores. And if the customer has a number of physical cards, whether it be gift or rewards, they can be consolidated within the wallet and converted to an electronic copy there. So they can use both the electronic and physical. And with the right setup, the wallet can even store tokenized credit cards. These payment options can be used to pay for orders directly from their phone. So why Mesa Online? The obvious answer here is convenience. As mentioned earlier, Mesa Online is at the fingertips of the customer. Customers can submit their own orders at their own convenience. And on the store side, there's a potential for incoming calls to be minimized. Mesa Online is easily accessible, so as long as the customer has access to the internet, they can use Mesa Online. Now, Mesa Online is primarily accessed from a mobile device, but it can also be accessed from a computer's web browser. And there have been improvements made to the web browser interface since the initial release, and we will see this in the demo. Mesa Online has a couple of features exclusive to the mobile version. There is the tableside order type. Customers, when in store, can just scan the QR code, submit their order, and pay for the order straight from their phone. This is almost like having a kiosk, but the restaurant owner does not need to purchase any new hardware. The hardware is brought in by a customer with a cell phone. Then there is the curbside order type. Even if the restaurant doesn't have a drive-through, the customer can park their car, order curbside, and never leave their car. Under the customer's profile, they can add descriptions of their vehicles. So when they do order with the curbside order type, the customer defines their vehicle, and when the order is ready, the food runner brings the order to their car. And lastly, one of the more popular features, there is the scan and pay. Customers are able to scan their guest check and pay directly from their phone. And in a busy restaurant, it can take some time from the moment the server provides a guest check to when they come back just to get the credit card to process. This will eliminate the wait time. Please keep in mind, this feature is only available if online credit card processing is available for the store. We will not be able to demo this due to that requirement. All right, so we'll go over the setup here. Now to start Mesa Online, it just takes one click. They just have to find the app in the app market when they're on the cloud and click on connect. Now, if a print server device has not yet been defined, it will have to be, because just like other third-party delivery services, orders are being initiated online and not directly from the express device. The print server device will handle these Mesa Online orders and route the various print jobs. Now, preparing QR codes is a very important step, and you can generate QR codes directing customers to the Mesa store, where the customer can submit orders and or view the menu. You can generate QR codes for tables when using table-side ordering, and you can generate QR codes for private coupons for select customers. Now, these private coupons can only be redeemed through the Mesa Online application. And the last step is to customize settings such as offered payments, operational hours and prep times, and information such as available services, parking options, and occasions. These are just some points, and we will go over more in the demonstration. But before the demonstration, we do ask if anyone has any questions. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hand this over to Lex now for the live demonstration.
Okay, so once you log on to the back office, to add the Mesa Online, you do need to have the app market available. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And then from here, you just need to search for Mesa Online. And then there should be a connect button here. This is already enabled, so I won't be able to showcase that. But once you click connect, the Mesa Online will appear on the left once it's ready. And before we go into Mesa Online, I'm going to go ahead and show you what needs to be added, like the print server. I'm going to go to settings, store config, receipt and ticket config. And then we're going to go to bar and ticket on the top and then print options. So as you can see, we already have device enabled for this. So the print server is already selected on my end here. The second step is like taking a look at your menu items. So we're going to go to products and then menu setup. So for example, we don't want cocktails to show up online. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the pen. And we're going to click on show extended settings. And then we're going to scroll down until we see available to store POS only. So we're going to go ahead and say yes there. Now this group here will be only available to the POS. You can also hide a certain item from showing up. So for example, like if I go into appetizers, seared pork belly, I can scroll down, click on show extended settings. And then when I scroll down close to the very bottom, there's also available to store POS only. You can say yes there to hide this item from showing up on the cloud. Okay, and then if you have dine-in enabled for Mesa Online, you also want to print out QR codes for the dine-in option. So we're going to go to settings, seatings, and then there's a generate QR image for all tables. You can click on that. It'll download all of the QR codes. You can generate one table at a time if you wanted. So for example, I'm going to click on P41 here. There's a generate table QR here. Now this can be printed and sticked onto the table itself. All right, so now we're going to go to Mesa Online on the left. And then from here, we're going to go to store information. And then we just need to manage the store. We should be on the overview here. And as you can see, there's some information in here. There's a store QR that you need to generate. So you just need to click on generate store QR here. You can go ahead and download this QR code, add it onto a physical menu. You can also print this out, stick this on a window. There's also direct URL here. So if you copy and paste the address, it'll take you to our website. However, this does have the app in front of the Mesa Plus. And let me show you what happens when I paste it on here. So I'm using a web browser, obviously for Windows. And as you can see, it's kind of stretched out here. So this is designed for a mobile app. However, if you delete the app and click enter, it'll display Mesa Online for Windows browser here. Okay, we're going to come back to this in a bit. All right, so we're going to scroll down here and there's some information that you can enable. There's parking, there's services offered, so you can hide dine-in if you don't want dine-in to show up online. There's classifications. Now the classifications, you do need to log into the account page to make changes here. So for example, I'm going to enable brewery. So we're going to go to the account page. We're going to click on stores on the left. And then from here, we're going to click on Happy's Grill. Just click on the config button. And then from here, we're going to look for cuisines and styles. And I'm just going to enable brewery. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes there. And then if I come back here, let me refresh. As you can see, brewery is now enabled here. And you also need to enable store hours. So our time for this store is available or opens at 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. You can make changes. For example, this opens up at 5 a.m. and closes at 1 p.m. You can add another time here. So you're doing prep work. Let's open up at 4 p.m. and close at 10. And then click save. Now the hours are changed for Monday. So yeah, you can add multiple times here. And now we're going to scroll up and we're going to go to operations tab on the top. As you can see, these are the payment method for this store here. So we do have Mesa Gift, Mesa Rewards, and pay at the store. You can also add credit cards as well. You do need to request that. And one thing to take a look at is the online ordering offer. We have the turn off new online orders temporarily. So if I say yes here, this will temporarily disable the store. So if I go back to the Mesa app and let's go ahead and sync. As you can see, the order online is gone. So to bring that back, you just need to disable the turn off new order temporarily. Just say no there and then click save. Now, if I go back, the order online is available now. Okay, so you can scroll down and then also enable the in-store pickup. You can disable these or enable them. So depending on the store, you can enable just delivery if you wanted. But in this case, for this demonstration purposes, I'm going to leave all of them enabled. All right, so I'm going to go scroll up again, and then I'm going to click on themes this time. The themes are where you're going to add your logos, your pictures to your menu items. So these are just logos here. And oh, I forgot to mention. So on the Aldelo Express application in the back office, you want to add pictures to your menu items. So if you go back into the group, there is a button picture here that you can upload. There's also a button picture for the menu items as well. So whatever pictures that you have here will automatically upload to Mesa Online. And the last option here is the coupons on the top right. So as you can see, we have two coupons enabled here, and we also have a hidden coupon enabled here. So if you need to make changes, you can click edit and you can remove this item from showing up. Okay, so let's go to Mesa Online here. So right now, as you can see, I'm logged on to Happy's Grill store. And if you scroll down, it displays the web address, the address to the location, the available types of order. Uh, It'll display here. And if you needed to place an order, just click order online. Now, the web browser only allows for takeout and delivery. Okay, and then on the top, we have the three lines here on the top right-hand corner, the hamburger button. If you click here, we can click on orders. So this will display all of the order history that we have. We also have our wallet. As you can see, I have some gift cards added to Happy's Grill here. You can change your profile as well. And then there's also my addresses. So if you have multiple addresses, you can add multiple. So the default here is 6800 Cole Center. We do have curbside as well. This one's a fairly new feature. So you can add your cars to your profile. So as you can see, we have a Mini Cooper and a Lamborghini here. You can add a new car information if you wanted. And if you are scared about your payment options, you can add payment security here. So you can do a 4-digit code or 6-digit code. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in a 4-digit code here. And then you just need to retype it in. Okay, so my code's now accepted and you can remove it. So you'll get a text message if you try to remove the code. There you go. So there's a remove access code or forgot access code. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and switch my screens. So let me generate a QR code real quick. And let me also generate one for a table. All right, so as you can see, I have my mobile device here. I'm going to go ahead and grab the camera button. And I'm just going to scan the QR code here. So as you can see, I'm already on the order online. I can click on storefront to take a look at the physical address and the web address as well. I can see that I have gift cards added to the store here. You can share with your friends using the QR code. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place an order in here. So I'm going to click on order online. And then from here, I have an option to select dine in, pick up, curbside, or delivery. We're going to do dine in. And as you can see, it's asking for a scan a table QR. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the table QR code. I'm going to go ahead and scan this. Now I can add items to my order. Let me add one more. As you can see on the top, it is displaying the table number as well. So P41 is a table. I can click on view cart down here, and I can add a coupon if I needed to, or if it applies, so I can click on coupon. And as you can see, it does meet the requirements of the $25 minimum. So I can add that, and then I can click continue. Now, in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pay at the cashier level. So I'm going to do 2 dine-in orders here. Okay, so as you can see, I have an order pending in here. So like if the customer is sitting down at the location, he can scan the table again. So if they need to place another order, let's do another order here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and view cart on the bottom and continue. And then I'm going to pay at the register again. Okay, so as you can see on the bottom, I do have 2 pending orders in here. So at the store level, you can combine these 2 dine-in orders. So I'm going to go ahead and switch my screens. So as you can see, I have 2 pending orders in here. They're the same table. As you can see, table number 41, table number 41. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter in my access code. There it goes. So I have the pending orders here, these 2. I'm going to go ahead and click combine orders. And as you can see, I just added all of the orders together. They're under one order now. And if I go back to my Android mobile device here, as you can see in the bottom, it also updated as well. So now it's one order combined here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and complete this order here. I'm going to just click on the pay button. Let's do cash. All right, so now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place a new order. I'm going to go to stores on the bottom right. I'm going to go to favorites, and I'm going to select Happy's Grill. Okay, so this time I'm going to select curbside here. And let's do appetizers. As you can see, the car is displayed on the top. I can change this if I needed to. I just need to click on the order on the top, and now I can go back, scroll down, look for my car. So I'm going to select Mini Cooper Clubman in red. So now if I scroll up, it's selected as Mini Cooper Clubman red. And if I scroll down and click on the continue, I do have an option to select my date here. And then this time I'm going to go ahead and pay with gift. Right, so I did enter in a security code. I'm going to go ahead and enter that in here. I'm selecting the gift card, and as you can see, I have the pending order here. I have the order number down on the bottom. I can step out of the car and then click on pick up QR. So if I'm at the location, I stepped out of the car, I can go back to the Aldelo Express application, enter in my access code, And then on the top right-hand corner, there is order or ticket number. And then I can click scan on the top, and then it recalled the order. Okay, so now um the receipt does have the car name on it. So let me switch my screens again. So this is the curbside here. As you can see, the card's displaying here. It has my name, the order number, and it was paid for by a gift card in the bottom. This is the delivery option here. So it has the address. So that's a little bit different compared to the curbside. It has my phone number and name. And then for the takeout, this is the receipt here. So it just has my name and phone number. All right. So this is also so I do have an order that's pending in here. So this is the guest check here. So I can scan the guest check down in the bottom. And if I click on it, it'll open up the web browser. It'll open up the order. So this is my order here. Now, if I have the credit card enabled on this account, there should be a pay button on the bottom right-hand corner. Unfortunately, I don't have that feature enabled here, so I won't be able to display the pay by the scan and pay option. Okay, so once you exit the Aldelo Express application, it'll take you to the stores here. The stores will list all of the stores that are available online. So let me go back to the app here. So this one here, the publish for Mesa Online nearby store search. So if you say yes here, this store will be available at the Mesa app. So that's what this is. So it's searching for whatever stores are nearby me. And if I click on favorites, so you can oh, give me a second. So there's a heart here, so you can click on the heart button to add this to your favorites. Oh, give me a second. Let me go back. Yeah, there's a heart right here, so you can add this to your favorites. And then now all the stores that you have will pop up here. So if I click on favorites here, Happy's Grill demo is not showing up on the publish for Mesa. So I did add that to my favorites here. And on the bottom, we do have orders. So it's displaying, I have a pending order here. I can click on history as well. And then we do have a me button here. Just like the web browser earlier, I can update my curbside information. I can add a new car if I needed. And then on the top here, you can change the city. I can click on that and then I can update the city here. So if I needed to change it, I can. So we do have a pay button up here. So if I click on the pay button, let me enter in my access code. As you can see, I have gift cards already added to this to my wallet here. There's Mesa e-gift and Mesa rewards here. And the way to activate the fast pay is if I go back into the app, I'm going to enter in my access code. And I'm going to select or open up one of the open orders here. And then I can click on the pay button. And then on the right side, we do have a Mesa Fast Pay. So I'm going to go click on that. And it's going to ask me to scan the QR code on my phone. There you go. All right. So do we have any questions?
Okay. Okay, so I went ahead and sent a message on the chat there. We do have a link to our Aldelo corporate YouTube page. If you can subscribe if you haven't already, we would appreciate it. Okay. All right, thank you for joining, everyone.